welcome to my channel. My name is Magda, and on this channel I talk about a journey towards financial freedom, personal finances and minimalism. Today I will be talking to you about 3 principles that you need to follow in order to get out of debt quickly and stay on top of your finances. Without any further ado, let's dive into it. So the first principle is to know exactly how much money is coming into your home and how much money is going out. So basically, a budget that you need to monitor and update regularly. I update my budget every day. I spend 5 to 10 minutes every morning to go through my bank accounts. Nowadays we pay only using cards. I don't actually use cash any longer, so that's even easier in terms of updating your budget. So every morning I spend 5 to 10 minutes just going through my accounts and updating my budget. It's pretty automated, so it really doesn't take long, and that gives me a really good idea of where I am with my finances. So this is the first principle. You need to have a budget. The second principle is that you need to live within your means. Or if you are in debt, you actually need to start thinking about living on less money than what you are bringing in, so that you can create even a little money, even a tiny pocket of spare money that you can put towards paying your debt. And you need to be quite ruthless with that. I know how tempting it is, because it is almost magical. It's so easy to buy things nowadays, but actually if you buy a new phone today, tomorrow it will probably be outdated anyway. And this is just a consumerism trap, and this is not what you want. What you want is you want to have your goal in your mind, and you want to become financially independent and free, so that you can make decisions for yourself, and that you are not tied to all these companies that have persuaded you to spend money on their gadgets and the stuff that is really just cluttering your home. This is where minimalism comes in, but that's a topic for a different video. Now, the third principle is that you need to pay yourself first. And I'm pretty sure you have heard that before. It's something that is pretty well known in the financial freedom movement, if you like, or financial independence movement. I have not come across that before I started looking into starting my journey towards financial independence. I have been always taught and brought up by saying you need to pay your bills first. You need to do your duties comes first. Your fun comes second. That was the mantra of my parents, and that was how I have been brought up, and that's what I lived by. So this principle relates to this, but takes it one step further. So what it means to pay yourself first is by no means having fun first and then paying your bills if you've got only money spare. It means that once you have identified through working on your budget, and because you live on less money than you bring in, so once you have identified however much money you can that you can put aside to pay off your debt, or once you've paid your debt, to invest or to save, it doesn't matter whether it's £10, £20, £100 or £1,000. It really doesn't matter what that amount is. At the beginning it will be really small, but what you need to do is the moment your salary comes into your bank and hits your bank account, you automatically pay that amount that you have set aside, that you've decided to set aside. You pay towards your debt as the first thing. You've got your salary coming in on the 1st of the month, on the 2nd of the month, an automated payment into your debt repayment account goes out. So that's it. These are the 3 principles of coming out of debt and staying on top of your finances. Having a budget that you regularly update, living within your means, or preferably on less money to what you are bringing home. And the third one is paying yourself first. In terms of paying off debt, there are 2 main mechanisms, or two different methods that you can use to pay your debt off quickly. One is a snowball method, and the other one is avalanche method. I will link down below a video explaining those two methods if you want to use any of those. Both work really well, and it doesn't matter which one you choose. What is important is that you actually change your mindset and make sure that you stay focused on your goal and your financial freedom. Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much for staying tuned. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel.